Hey everyone, Nuzzy here, and today we're back with another YouTube video. Today we have Reverse Flash from DC Comics versus Goku Black from Dragon Ball Super. If you enjoy this video, dislike and subscribe, and yeah, let's just get right into this video. Goku Black is comparable to Goku, of course. Super Saiyan God Goku and Fine Beerus shook the Dragon Ball macrocosm, which bare minimum was 3 universes in size and scaling to the afterlife and the living universe. And then, of course, he absorbed that power into his base and can go Super Saiyan God on top of it. And then, of course, Super Saiyan Blues have 50 times multiplier on top of that, which would be bare minimum 50 times universal, which, you know, that is quite powerful. And then, of course, Goku Black, when fully enraged, had been stated to be the most powerful non-God of Destruction character in the series and non-fused character in the series, which would then put him above Kaioken times 10 Goku from the the Universe 6 tournament, which would bare minimum also put another 10 times multiplier on top of that. He slapped around, Vegeta and Goku, despite how powerful they got throughout the arc, who, as we've just said, is many, many times universal. There's also a feat that base Vegeta has. He destroyed the Room of Spirit and Time, which many characters have said has seemed endless. Now, if that is endless, then it puts a massive, massive extra power boost onto them, because that would indicate that they're fourth dimensional in base form. And while it would make sense for that to happen, there's no official statement for how big the Room of Spirit and Time is, besides just a few characters, as we said. So we're going to bring that up when it comes to talking about power and towards the end. But either way, we both know how powerful Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black is. Reverse Flash, meanwhile, is comparable to Barry Allen, who, when enraged, was able to finish off a weakened Anti-Monitor who beat Silver Age Superman, and Silver Age Superman was capable of moving into a Big Bang and destroying things within it. And when having the full power of the Speed Force, he is capable of helping beings fuse universes together, and also his power exists in every universe as well. He was able to grow so powerful that he was able to match Superboy Prime. At this point in the story, Superboy Prime is comparable to the Time Trapper, who is capable of creating and warping several universes at a time, and given preparation was capable of destroying all the time in a multiverse. So, for who has the power advantage, I think it's clear that it's Goku Black. However, if you were to give Reverse Flash the multiversal level feats, then he would definitely scale above Goku Black. However, that being said, Goku Black with the Vegeta destroying this Room of Spirit and Time feat would be, fourth dimensional times universal times whatever. So, that being said, it is really close, but I'd probably have to give the PowerPoint just an edge to Goku Black. However, Reverse Flash, it does run him quite close, and if you use the multiversal feat as for Reverse Flash, if you take away the preparation thing, then I would say that he is more powerful than Goku Black. But for the attack potency point, I'd say Goku Black has it. As for speed, Goku, when fighting with Beerus, sent shockwaves throughout the universe almost instantly, and those shockwaves are travelling at around 4 quadrillion times the speed of light. And then you input the multiplier to get from the highest point in solar system level to the lowest point in universal for, a low ball to see the Super Saiyan God multiplier, and then you input, you do that, right? You end up with 56 quintillion times the speed of light. And yes, that is a real number, I'm not making that up. And then you times by 50 and times by 10 to get fully enraged to Goku Black, and then you would have 28 sextillion times the speed of light. And this isn't even including the Vegeta destroying the Room of Spirit and Time feat, which would have his speed at infinite, since, that would equate to his power. And yeah, he's a little bit faster than a snail, to put it simply. Reverse Flash, meanwhile, is comparable to, the Flash, who is capable of outrunning the Big Bang. And his speed is therefore then calculated out to 296 septillion times the speed of light. However, the Flash, obviously his most infamous feat, has been able to run to the end of time and completely outrun time and death, which would put his speed at completely immeasurable. So, in terms of who's faster, considering the fact that Vegeta was able to destroy a room with an infinite time in it, and Reverse Flash was able, or the Flash was able to completely outrun time itself and death, I would probably have to give the speed point to Reverse Flash. However, it is sort of unquantifiable since we're talking about two different types of infinite here, but yeah, the speed point here goes to Reverse Flash. In terms of durability, his Goku Black's attack potency should be the same as his durability, since that's how Ki in Dragon Ball works. And as for Reverse Flash, it should also scale to his attack potency, since, you know, the Flash was able to take hits from Superboy Prime, who, as we already said, was able to fight Time Trapper, or at least is bare minimum comparable to him. So, yeah, I'd say that for the same reasons, Goku Black has a durability point, but not by much. For abilities weapon raid technique, Goku Black is of course a master martial artist, is able to fight Goku and several other well-known and very powerful Z fighters at once. He's also a master with swords, or yeah, more specifically swords. There's also weapons as well, as he can create his own hand blade and scythe that he's very efficient with using. He also gets more powerful the angrier he gets too, and the more damage he takes, the more powerful he gets. And this is quite insane how powerful he gets, by the way. He starts off in base being able to fight Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and then by the time they go to fight him again in Super Saiyan Blue, right, much more powerful than Super Saiyan 2, like by a long bit, he's able to completely slap Vegeta up. So yeah, that is all in and of itself such a big difference. And after discovering how beneficial Rage is, he completely stomps Vegeta's 6 months of training, like just like that. So yeah, he would definitely be able to grow much more powerful as the fight goes on. He also has a time ring as well, which allows him to help or freely move throughout time and different timelines. He's also capable of teleporting with instant transmission. He's also able to fuse with other fighters with the Potara earrings, and he of course has the Kamehameha, much like Goku does. He can also create weapons, as we just said, and he can also slice through dimensions and universes, and essentially control it to whatever he wants. He can create clones by doing this, and he essentially drains the power from a universe when doing so. So while the clones aren't as powerful as he is, they're definitely still really strong, and he seems to have near infinite potential when it comes to this. He also can fly, has telekinesis, has low regeneration to go along with that, you know, boosting when getting hurt thing, also known as Zenkais. And he can also sense where people are, even if they are invisible or just not been able to be seen. Reverse Flash, meanwhile, has regeneration, can create and manipulate lightning, can turn invisible, has limited intangibility, and can also stop time as well. So for who has the better abilities, it is kind of close. It's, you know, time stop is pretty overpowered. However, within this fight, with both of them have near, if not infinite and limitless speed, it's kind of irrelevant. So I'd have to give the abilities and technique point to Goku Black. As to who's more versatile, I believe it's Goku Black as well, considering just how many ranged attacks he can also do as well. Reverse Flash's only ranged attack is his lightning, so yeah, this point would go to Goku Black. As for weaknesses, Goku Black believes that mortals are completely inferior to gods like him, and because of that can't ever match him. And of course also with the fact that when he gets hurt, he gets more powerful, that, you know, takes getting hurt to do so. So if Reverse Flash could finish the fight quickly, then that wouldn't benefit Goku Black at all. Reverse Flash, meanwhile, doesn't really have many weaknesses at all. Going, like, when he's at his top speed, his durability is lowered, but apart from that, there is really nothing. So I'd probably have to give the weakness point to Goku Black here, as I would argue getting hit to become more powerful and being arrogant is more of a weakness than just lowering durability for speed. So who wins the fight? From this we've gathered that Goku Black is more powerful, more durable, has the better abilities and is more versatile. Meanwhile, the Reverse Flash has better speed and is less vulnerable. So from this, it would seem that the fight winner is quite obvious, but it is much closer than the stats would make it seem. The things that Goku Black beats Reverse Flash in is very close. And if Reverse Flash has prior knowledge to Goku Black's getting stronger over time ability, then he could definitely finish the fight quickly, especially if you were to use the multiversal level argument for him. But apart from that, I would say that Goku Black definitely has a better advantage in terms of winning the fight. You could argue, I mean, obviously, all you'd have to do is get a hit on Reverse Flash while, enraged, so that would be enough to take him out. Since remember, we took Goku Black at his absolute peak, and at his absolute peak, he would be more powerful than Reverse Flash. So in order to do that, he would have to take damage to do so. And he is, of course, really durable. When I add on the low regeneration factor, he would definitely be able to take a lot of Reverse Flash's hits before eventually be able to catch up to him and surpass him in terms of power, but also in terms of speed as well, since there is no known limit to where his Zenkai boosts end. We also know that Reverse Flash can't really attack from a distance. Yeah, he could use lightning, but that's really slow when compared to Goku Black, unless you want to say that he can fire lightning at the speed that he can move at. And obviously Goku Black can create clones of himself, he can attack Reverse Flash with all his clones while charging up something, or just hurting himself, for example, or just getting more and more angry, so on and so forth. So yeah, I believe that Goku Black would win this fight. Reverse Flash definitely does stand a chance, but, that's just my take on the matter. If you enjoyed this video, dislike and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.